That is the Laufey song that I composed last night. No, that's not true, but welcome to the channel. If you've never been here before, my name is David Morgan, and this is our reaction series where I look and listen to something that I've never heard before. I've never heard of her before. This song is called From the Start. She is from Iceland. She is a trained pianist and a cellist. I'm looking at notes here that Howie gives me. She's played with the Iceland Symphony Orchestra. She went to Berklee College of Music. She's been on The Voice, and she's been on Iceland's Got Talent, and I am really looking forward to this. This, to me, what I'm seeing here looks like a microphone and a piano and a human being, and I love that. And please, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. We love that. Leave comments and hit the bell icon to get notified for future releases, video content that we put out for you. And leave a buck in the tip jar, because why not? Be nice. We need and love the support. Thank you. So the song's called From the Start. I'm imagining this is an original song. And let's just get to it. Howie, roll. Roll it for me, please. The first take. So this is take one, you guys. Here she goes. Laufey. Is that how you pronounce it? Okay, let's talk about this. Let's just talk about what we just saw before she even gets started. She's getting in the zone. She's kind of getting... Obviously. So before we get started, let's just talk about what we just saw. She comes up to the piano. I think this is a take one, like first take. The headphones she has to feel right at the piano. The headphones go on. She has to fix the hair, make sure that nothing's going to get in the way of her performance. And you see her kind of go into this meditative state to just connect to what she's about to do. And that's really important as a musician, to not just, I mean, sometimes you just walk up and play, but I think to take a moment and just take a breath, take a beat, take a breath, and get in a state of being able to do what we're about to do, like a little bit of a meditative state. Let's hear it.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same.
Okay. So I'm drawn to this. I'm not even looking. I'm really just closing my eyes, because it really is just the microphone and a piano. There's not even any reverb. There's no effect on her voice at all. It's so raw and natural, which is really the way that I'm guessing one of her huge influences was Sarah Vaughan, who she definitely has some Sarah Vaughan-like characteristics to her voice. But writing a modern standard, like a modern jazz standard like this, listen to that melody and her chord changes and her simple accompaniment. That's just, it's like so beautiful and so interesting.
I don't need reminders of listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah.
So then, all right. So I like how she took this to like a more modern level here, like a different, like it sounded like she could have gone so many places with that intro. This is so great.
To you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how I wish you wake up one day, run to me, confess your love, at least just let me say that when I talk.
What control that she has over her voice, like perfectly in tune. I'm sure that she'll, you'll never hear an artist say I was perfectly in tune, but I'm not hearing any bum notes right here. Total control over her voice. Yes, she's trained, but it's also combined with a serious soul and meaning. And when you have the world of technique and the world of creativity fuse in a very even way, you get, in a high level, you get amazing art.
Love, at least just let me say
Love this.
that when I talk to you, Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I've loved you from the start.
Yeah. And it's funny too, like to take a painful subject and play it like this. It's like putting like a playful paint job on pain. It's very attractive.
Like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I've loved you from the start.
Love this.
Oh,
okay. So I'm curious, was that scat solo pre-planned or did she improvise? You guys let me know. Does she scat? Is she a scatter? Does she just, or like, is her scatting improvised or is she writing those parts out beforehand? I'm going to guess it was improvised. Beautiful piano player.
What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed, staring into the blue, unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me a bit insane. To get this off my chest, I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I've loved you from the start.
She's got a lot to offer the world. She's got, like, from that, so what I'm really reacting to here, there's a lot, but from that intro, you can hear the depth of how much she's studied and her writing and her understanding of jazz. And I mean, I don't know this for sure, but she's really studied the music and sung standards and is into Ella and Sarah Vaughan and Dinah Washington. And I can just hear that. I don't have to know that. I can hear it. And then the second part of the song really gets, it's still retro, but it's also modern. I hear modern influence as well, and it really comes out as her own thing, which is so cool. I love this.
Confess I've loved you from the start. Confess I loved you.
Oh.
Just thinking
Yeah. I just love that. I just love that. So happy that she's on my radar now. And I hope I'm going to try to pronounce this again. Laufey. Laufey? I don't know. Oive. That's what I'll say. Good for me for hearing this today. There's so much opportunity to get noticed these days. And I like when there are people that are being noticed who are of a very, very high caliber in their training, in their writing, in their soulfulness. That was such a creative, fun, retro, cool song that, again, like, these songs are timeless. She's tapping into the timelessness, the timeless category. And, I listen to these records, like I listened to, I think it's called like Chet Baker Sings, whatever, about a month ago. And I just could not, it reminds me of a record like that will always be relevant and always be meaningful and always be swinging. And, like, this is where this music belongs, what she's doing. So that was awesome. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, and support her. Go hear her play. And I hope she has a wonderful career. So, like, subscribe, bell icon for notifications, and leave a buck in the tip jar. Leave comments. And I hope to hear more from her. You guys have a musical day and be well. Bye.